If you see a faded sign at the side of the road that says 15 miles to the...
Good evening, NFW Nation, and welcome to another episode of Luv Shak. I'm your host, Dr. Love, Big Al.
And I'm your co-host, Simon Charles. Good evening, Albert.
Good evening, Charles. Along with us is NFW Heavyweight Champion, Johnny Richards.
That's me.
And on the phone with us is none other than another member of the coalition, Mr. Chad Stallings. How you doing, Chad?
I'm doing just fine.
Okay, I'll tell you what, before we have our... I'll make my comments on what I want to say about what happened. I'm going to let Charles start it off because I think he's got some questions for you. Then Johnny's got something. Then I definitely have something to talk to you about. So Charles, if you want to go ahead, go ahead.
All righty, thanks, Chad, for being on the show tonight. I know you got a busy schedule, but I just need to know what's going on with the coalition come March the 1st, buddy. You're facing a tough team with Johnny Richards, SOL, and Cowboy Roy. What's going on, buddy? I can't let the cat out of the bag, but just let them know that they need to be prepared, Charles. Just be ready for us March 1st. Well, now, I want to ask you something here, Chad. You know that Johnny Richards is crazy, and you know that Scotty's crazy. He's ready to fight. Anthony Bays is crazy, and we won't even go into Roy. You sure you guys are ready? Let me put it this way, Charles. If this were a poker game, right, the coalition, along with Vic Boozer, we're a royal flush, whereas Johnny and his so-called team, they're not even a low pair. They don't compare to us. We're not worried about them. We told you when we got together that we were taking over NFW one by one, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Well, I got to say, you guys have done what you said you were going to do, but like I said, it's a tough team over there, which I'm not taking away from you guys either. You're an excellent wrestler. Victor Bruiser, he's just violent. And Eads and Don Flynn, I mean, what can I say? It's going to be a good show. It's going to be a great match. Let me ask you this. Do you have anything you want to say to Johnny Richards? Because, Johnny, you're right here, aren't you, buddy?
I'm right here listening to this bullshit from Chad Stallings.
Oh, Johnny, just be prepared, buddy. That's all I'm going to tell you is you better bring your A game, your A-plus game.
All right.
I don't even think you have that, to be honest. You might be a C level, but you don't compare it to the coalition's A game. Wow, Johnny.
You know, Chad, before you said that, I was going to help you out, man. You know, my buddy Teresa, she works at Jury Inn, and since I know that you're really good at carrying bags, Chad, I mean, you've carried Lincoln's bags for years. You're probably carrying the coalition's bags now. I was going to get you a job as a bellboy there, but after that, forget that deal, bro.
Oh, trust me, I don't need that job. I don't need that job, and I don't carry bags. You can make your jokes if you want. Come March 1st, there's no joke. The only joke that's gonna be March 1st is the five of you in the ring.
You know, Chad. You know, we try to be entertaining sometimes, and you know, maybe I shouldn't pay so much attention to the jokes. You know, I'm getting a cheap pop, as they say in the business. I'm just going to shoot straight with you, brother. You know, you and Dyron and now Sebastian and Daniel Eads, you guys are four guys. You're hungry for the business, and you're very talented. You know, you're teaming up with Vic the Bruiser, and you've been on the same shows that myself and Vic, we've wrestled each other. And you know, the fact of the matter is this: is on March 1st, we're not coming into a match. On March 1st, we haven't been preparing for a match, because on March 1st, we're preparing for a war. We know it's not going to be easy, but the fact of the matter is this: if we have to injure ourselves, injuring you guys, then so be it.
Well spoken. All right, now Chad, now I got some comments and some questions, and I'd like to have some answers. Our last event, New Year's Eve night, I was fighting I was winning, and had the masked Goofus in a sleeper hold, and you attacked me from behind. I'm just wondering what was the cause of that for you to attack me. I mean, I haven't done nothing to you, so what was up with that?
Oh, isn't it obvious? I was trying to save the show. They weren't cheering out there for you. They were laughing at you.
Laughing at me, okay.
Come on, did you go back and watch the tape? You really should. I mean, you were an embarrassment out there.
Say what?
Al, your son was back there laughing at you. Your own son was back there laughing at you. I'm sure your pretty little wife was sitting in the crowd laughing at you.
No, wait a minute. My wife was one of the video. No. They were laughing because the guy was. I mean, no, don't. Nobody. No. I mean, you had no right, no reason to jump me from behind. I mean, yeah, I'm not a wrestler. I'm a manager, so you know. But you had to come and get me from behind. But yet now you're trying to say everybody's laughing at me. But you know, I just don't understand. I just don't understand why you had to get involved. I mean, why did you have to get involved and make things personal?
It's called making a statement. Not only was I trying to save the show and quite honestly save you with some embarrassment, I decided that you were another one that was just a little hangnail that you just got to get rid of. You should have never stepped foot in that ring. You're bad enough on the microphone. You definitely don't need to be in the ring. And in case you didn't hear everybody, there was quite a bit of laughter out there. It was a complete joke. I went out there and stopped what I had to stop.
Stop what you had to stop. You know what? I haven't even lost a singles match. Like I said, I'm not a wrestler. I try to do the best I can, but don't come on this. Oh, see, you got me all pissed off. Excuse my French. Sorry about
Al,
this.
you're not a wrestler. You
say
should
what?
not have been in that ring. Well, Big Al can hold his own now. I'm going to tell you.
All right. I mean, talking with you, training and everything. You know, I try to do the best I can for this company. I think I've done a pretty damn good job.
I think it's about time to quit, isn't it? I mean, come on, go back and watch that tape. Oh, come on, Chad. Now you're getting personal,
you know,
guys. You don't have to talk
you start to tick me off right now. You know, I'm not going to take this much longer. I mean, I invited you on here to talk about your match. Now you're going to try to insult me.
Well, is it getting to you, Al? Is it that big of a deal? Because next time it's not going to be just me. I'm telling you, if you try to get in that ring again and embarrass NFW as a company, it's not going to be just Chad Stallings going in there.
So now you're threatening me on Luv Shak, right? You're making threats toward me right now. You know, he's threatening me, right? You know, that's okay. Like I said, I'm a little guy, but you know, you want to sit here and threaten me all you want. I mean, come March 1st, I mean, I'm going to walk out. Go ahead and threaten me then in front of. I mean, I don't give it. I mean, but don't threaten me on here. I mean, I was last to bring you on here, make your statement on March 1st, but now you're going to come on here and threaten me.
Calm down, Al. Calm down.
No, I'm not going to calm down. This is a bunch of bull crap. You know.
He's upset because he knows you're attacking him.
No, it's okay. I'm not taking. Stop the damn tape right now. No. You go ahead and do the interview with Daniel. Chad or whatever. I'm not taking it. He's done assault me. Now he's threatening me. He's threatening. March. I'm done. Just go ahead.
Calm down, buddy. Hey, there's no threats, only promises.
Charles, he done took off, bro.
Where'd he go?
He just stormed off, man. He threw his stuff down.
Bull crap.
He's fed up with Chad, you know, and It's not
Don't
just Chad,
cry,
it's the whole
don't cry,
coalition.
Al. Well, Chad, you were getting personal, man. You were telling the guy he wasn't any good. It's a personal matter.
I gotta figure out what he's got.
Damn, Johnny, what's he doing? And that fucking
He's back here
company.
in the back, just going crazy. So,
Oh my God, Chad, you must miss this guy. Well, tell you what, you might want to watch your back come March the 1st. I've never heard him act like this. I can't see what's going on. I'm on the telephone like he's rich and he's destroying stuff.
he's in his back room now. I'm not real sure what's going on back in there, but I don't really want to stick my head back in there either. You know, it's too bad you're not here, Chad. Maybe you could go check it out.
Well, Chad, I'll tell you what, if your goal was to upset him, I think you did a pretty darn good job of it. Well, I guess I proved my point. Well, I think your point is, I can't believe, I don't always agree with your wrestling method, but you are a good wrestler, and I know that. But coming on here and insulting a man like that, man, talking about his wife laughing at him and stuff, you know that's not true. You know the people wasn't laughing at him. I looked over at her. She was laughing at him. Of course, I gave him my little wink, my little wave, and she got a big grin on her face. She wasn't laughing anymore. Well, now you're getting personal. Well, all I'm going to tell you is you got a big chore ahead come March the 1st when you face SOL, Johnny Richards, and Cowboy Roy. It's going to be, hey, Johnny, I'm getting upset now. You got to give us the last thing to say to this guy.
Just straight up, Chad, I hope you guys are ready because I'm going to whip your ass.
I think you got a good ass kicking coming, Chad, if you want to know the truth. Well, Charles, I'm more than prepared for it. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll just have to see what the outcome is March 1st. Thanks for being on the show, and we will see you March 1st. And just remember this, Mr. Chad. Don't let that alligator mouth overload that hummingbird ass. I've got no worries, Charles, no worries. All right, my friend, we'll see you March the 1st.
Maybe.
Johnny, you got any parting words?
I don't think I can say them on here.
Well, with that said, Chad, March 1st there'll be a story to be told.
Charles, I'm trying to read Al's notes here. I guess you and me can try to take this over for right now.
Yeah, you know what, John? I'm going to tell you something, man. I mean, enough's enough, man. He got on there insulting, and you know good and well the man's wife was laughing at him. You know, the people in FW Nation, they love Al, man.
Al does a lot here, and Al is terrorizing the neighbors now. Back in there, man. I've never seen Al this upset. Hey, Jimmy, camera guy, go back here and see what he's doing. Go check on him, Jimmy.
What is he doing, John?
I'm gonna send Jimmy back here. Camera guy Jimmy, go on back here. I don't really like camera guy Jimmy too much. He's annoying, so maybe I'll take care of that problem too.
Oh crap!
You know, so.
This has been a fiasco. Well, Johnny, what we gonna talk about here, baby?
Man, we got like, there's some. You know, Al's got dirty pictures on his phone. Besides that, I mean, it's kind of scary. Man, should we go over the question of the week first, or should we go over the matches? How do you want to do it, Big Charles?
I'll tell you what, buddy. You're there and I'm here. Let's get that question of the week out of the way. You want to?
Question of the week is for me. Is from a guy named Big Mike. He says, "Hey Rich, you and SOL had some awesome matches against each other. Can you put your differences aside to defeat the coalition of Vic the Bruiser?" And the fact of the matter is this, is I don't like SOL and SOL don't like me. But the good part is we all started out in the business together. We know each other probably better than most tag team partners know each other. So as long as we have the same common enemy, the coalition of Vic the Bruiser has no chance.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be any problem right there. You know, this coalition thing, Johnny, it's blossoming. I thought you're revolution or something, but these guys, I mean, you know, I've known you for a long time. We ran the roads together. We've been here. We've been there. But these guys, man, they came in And they're just, they're just, in my opinion, they're just getting too damn antsy, and they're getting too big for the britches real quick. What do you think?
I agree with you. When we did the Revolution, we may have done some stuff that wasn't quite liked or wasn't quite acceptable, but we did it in a pecking order.
Absolutely.
We didn't come out and we didn't disrespect tradition. We didn't disrespect the guys who is the reason that we're here. We didn't disrespect the way things are done, and that's exactly what these guys have done. They came in and they spit on the tradition of wrestling, especially here in Evansville.
Well, the thing is, with the exception of Vic, the Bruiser here, these guys, I mean, they're coming in, and I know a couple of these guys. I'm responsible for a couple of them being there, but
Right.
the deal is, they're wanting to hand it to them on a silver platter, and buddy, that ain't the way it goes in this business. You know that. You got to pay your dues. This is not getting tough enough, man. This is a real world right here.
Heck yeah. I'm telling you, I mean, they're gonna learn. I remember me and Scotty, we were in the same training class with Chris Champion, and everybody gets that ego at one time or another. We had a little ego, and Chris took care of that real quick, but it was during training.
Absolutely.
So these guys want to come out there and throw in front of everybody, and that's fine. I mean, you already seen Nick Iggy's unfortunate accident has taken him out of the match. So.
Yeah, I just don't know, man. Like I said, they're wanting to come in and take charge, and I tell you what, as long as I'm a part of NFW, and you're there, and a few of the other ones, it's not going to happen.
I appreciate that. I'm
not going to happen, I don't mind anybody coming in into the top, but you got to pay your dues. I know that's a cliched word, but that's the way it is.
Indeed. Al is out front now, Charles.
What is he doing?
I think he's chasing neighborhood kids. I think he just stole a kid's bike. And Jimmy, I don't know what happened to poor Jimmy. He's still gone, man.
I've never heard nothing like this in my life. Well, I'll tell you what, Johnny, let's go over the matches real quick and some upcoming things, and then I guess we need to wrap it on up. I guess you probably need to go try to track him down.
I don't have any bail money, Al, so whenever you watch this, just realize I have no bail money. Man, he just ran over the traffic cone out front.
Oh, my Lord.
He just, Charles, actually, we should YouTube this. This is kind of funny watching him do this. But the main event that night, Chairman Charles, none other than former WWE Superstar, former WWE Tag Team Champion Cliff Domino Compton teams up with a good buddy of mine, Gator McAllister, take on Raven and Pondo.
Ooh, that's going to be a good one right there, man.
Tell you, Raven's rules, everyone knows how hardcore Pondo and Raven can be.
Well, you got two hardcore legends right there, man, and they're crazy. They don't know the word pain. They threw that out the window a long time ago.
I'm telling you, I agree. And then, of course, the 10-man tag, everyone's talking about me, SOL, Kirkpatrick, and Rough Rider Roy. As long as we don't have snakes against them, we're good. Against Vic the Bruiser, Sebastian Stardust, Iron Flynn, Chad Stallings, and Daniel, I do not use enhancements, Eads. Fact of the matter, since I've been talking to Scotty, I've been talking to Anthony and Kirk and Roy, we might not be as uniform looking as the Coalition and Vic, but the fact of the matter is this, is we're ready to go out there and we're ready to straight up beat their ass. I mean, we're not really worried about winning or losing, we just want to beat their ass.
Well, I know you can do that, Johnny. If anybody can lay it down on the line, it's you. And I've got all the faith in the world for you and all the respect. Like I said, we've had our differences and we've been up and down the road together. But when you say you're going to do something, I've been telling somebody today, if Johnny Richards tells you a cow's going to jump over the moon, two of them will.
I appreciate that. And talking about me, a product of me from my training class, Chloe goes one-on-one for biggest challenge yet. The new and current AFW Ladies Champion, Epiphany.
Oh, that's going to be a good one. I'll tell you what, Epiphany's a tough customer. I remember a couple months back, or however long, her and Alita, man, they tore up the NFW arena.
They sure did, and they cost me money on breaking up tables and chairs. Al is actually beating on the front door, I believe.
What is he doing?
That I don't know, but I kind of want some what he's on. And Albert, you know, now he's down in his underwear.
He's in his underwear.
He's in his underwear, Charles, running down the street, and I think Jimmy's trying to chase after him. But besides them, then we got Flash Flanagan and JP Lightning one-on-one, man.
Serious match right there. You know, JP's an up-and-coming star, man. He's a good talent, but you got Flash Flanagan, man. He's been through it. He knows it all. I mean, he's what can I say? He's one of the best there is, man. He's been to Puerto Rico, Mexico, all over, you know. He knows the sport inside out. Like I said, you got an eager young guy that's hungry like JP, so that promises to be one of the better matches of the night. All the matches are going to be good.
It's like almost like WrestleMania wrapped up into one.
Absolutely. I've been saying on my Facebook page that this is going to be the show of the year. I do believe.
I think so too. You know, it's gonna be hard to try to top this one for April.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We got some more good matches. Johnny, tell us what we got.
We have the Rumble match to crown the #1 contender for my NFW World Championship. And, you know, we have guys like Bobo Brazil Jr. is going to be in there. And T-Boat. The Flash Brothers. Canadian Kid. He's a little strong fart, too. Porky Pig himself. Rowdy Red. The NFW Tag Team Champions. Tempest. Johnny Whiplash. I'm sure the Coalition losers will be in there, too. You know.
It'll be an action-packed one.
It's 2 guys start every minute. Next guy comes out. You're eliminated when you're thrown out of the ring. Doesn't matter if it's over the top, through the ropes, under the rope. However, you're eliminated right there, bro. Sudden death.
Well, I'm nervous for something, Johnny. You got any fear of losing your belt that night? I don't believe so.
None at all. I hope truthfully some like wild card guy wins it, like Johnny Whiplash or Tempest. How cool that'd be for them to get a shot at me. It'd be cool.
It would, man. That would be real cool. I'll tell you what, there's another kid that's come along long ways in Tempest, too, man. They've turned out to be a pretty good tag team, a real good tag team, as a matter of fact.
They have. I mean, they're the champs right now. The crowd loves them. They're going, you know, they got a cult following.
Yes, they do.
They kind of remind me of me sometimes.
Well, you know, I'll tell you what, man. Like I said, I don't mind anybody doing good or trying to get it, but those guys worked hard. Not like the Coalition that's wanting everything handed to them. It just don't work that way, man.
Exactly. And talking about the Coalition, man, we got the Superstar of the Year. You guys get a vote. Are you ready for this list, Big Charmin Charles?
Yes, sir, buddy.
Coalition member, Dyron, Don't Call Me Brian Danielson Flynn. He's on there. The Hardcore Cowboy, Scotty Wolf. Your NWA World Heavyweight Champion, Johnny Richards. The Canadian Kid, Don't Call Me Kamala Boat. Be there. Flash Flanagan, Vic the Bruiser, Bobo Brazil Jr., and Rob Conway. And I truly don't think Rob Conway should be on there, but that's just me.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's a lot of great talent right there. And the fans are going to be the ones that predict it. Or, well, I can't even talk tonight. Al's got me all tore up.
I'm telling you,
they're the ones that predict the outcome, so we'll see what's going on.
I'm telling you.
Good luck to all you guys in there, by the way.
Huh? You seen me?
What's that?
I didn't hear quite what you said because
I said there's a lot of good talent in there that night, and good luck to all you guys. You know,
thank you.
Everybody in my eyes there is a superstar. You know, is the most popular. You know, like I said, NFW is one of the most upcoming, companies in the Midwest or just about anywhere. I've worked a lot of shows, and it's my favorite by far. And we're blessed with a magnitude of talent there.
No, thank you. I agree with you. We're really lucky to be where we're at. We're really lucky to be going to where we're going.
Absolutely.
A lot of big things coming up. And don't forget, you can not only buy your merchandise now at the shows, but you can also buy them online. Go to nfwentertainment.webs.com. See what you can get.
Yeah, and it's just getting better, Johnny. The whole show's getting good. People are, new talent coming in every month, and it's just getting bigger and better. And like I said, you got people getting out of hand. They see things happening, and they want a big piece of the pie like the Coalition. But hey, they can be dealt with, my friend. Definitely. And Charles, you know, you and I are all about partying. Right. We got the Johnny Richards LTD Rockstar Tour 2012 or 2013 now.
You know, we're always talking about some of our good road stories that could get us in trouble if we talk about them right now.
Oh, yeah.
We can't forget. What's our Luv Shak is going to be back at Greeks the Tuesday before the show. And Charles, I hear you're going to be performing live that night.
I am, along with, you ready for this?
I'm ready, sir.
The man of the blues, the man of the hour, T-Boat, going to be throwing down with me.
Now, you know he's going to be there for his food.
Oh, yeah, he's going to be there along with the food, but he's going to be performing with me as well.
That should be all. I don't like T-Boat, but that should be pretty awesome, man.
Yeah, I'm putting my differences aside. You know, he can be big and loud and get on your nerves, but that night we made a peace treaty, and we're going to lay down some good blues music.
That's going to be off the chain. I can't wait. And the guys so far confirmed to be there. Of course, you Charles, Big Al, if he's not in a mental hospital out there.
I'm wondering.
Yeah, T-Boat, Penny will be there. Canadian Kid will be there. Newcomer NFW, Benny Bray will be there. The Hardcore Cowboy, Scotty Wolf. And of course, Johnny Richards will be there. And of course, wherever Johnny Richards is at, Phoenix will be there as well.
There you go.
It's so fucking hot. I can't. Sorry, I had to say it.
Oh, that's fine, man.
She'll be there. You know, and more maybe. Everybody come on out and just if you're coming out to Greeks, make sure you message Big Al either on Facebook or you can message me or Charles just so we kind of know who's going to be there so Greeks don't freak out when we sell the place out.
It's going to be a good show, Johnny. I mean, you know, like I said, the music, not to toot my horn, but it's going to be a good music show. Going to be a lot of good company there. Definitely a lot of good food, man. Greeks knows how to throw down on that food, so everybody come out and get you some food and party with us. And like Johnny said, get a hold of Big Al or John or myself so we know who's coming and all like that. And, man, we're just looking forward to it.
And I'll have a live microphone that night.
There you go. And you know what, Johnny, what's good about that?
What's that, sir?
Like 3 days later, man, it's March the 1st. Mm-hmm. And that's it, you know, so it's all leading up to the big party to the main party.
It's going to be off the chain.
Absolutely, my friend.
Sir, some of these notes, I think that's about all that's on here. Charles, if you want to wrap it up, I think the police are here looking for Al. But maybe we should wrap it up before they confuse me with him.
All righty, buddy. Well, I want to tell you, Johnny, thanks for taking over, man. I hope Al's okay. You're going to go look for him when you get off the air here?
Yeah, I'm going to look for him. And if he's still in his underwear, I'm going to tape it and put it on YouTube after a while.
Where's Jimmy? Is he still out, too?
I don't know where Jimmy went to. He may took off.
All right, Johnny. Well, thanks a lot, man. And we heard from Chad Stallings tonight. I don't know what we heard, but it was enough to get Big Al upset. Hopefully my little buddy will be okay. But just remember this, NFW Nation. Don't fight amongst yourselves. Leave the fighting to us. All you have to do is spread the love. See you, Johnny.
Have a good one, Charles.
For sure. And in Greek. Bye-bye.
If you see a faded sign at the side of the road that says 15 miles to the